Good morning, students. This is Professor Kiran Poddar, Angadi Institute of Technology and Management, Belagavi. Today, we are going to discuss how to obtain a Laplace transform of t into cos at by using derivative property. Here, the derivative property helps us to find out the Laplace transform of the given function, where the function is a product with t. T into cos at, trigonometric into algebraic. If t square, t cube, t raised to 4, anything comes up to t raised to n, if it has been multiplied with another function, and where we know the Laplace transformation of the another function easily, then we can obtain the Laplace transformation of product of these two easily by using derivative property. In this, what to do? First, we'll be taking the function other than t is cos at, that will take it as f of t. So f of t is equal to cos at here. Then even we need to calculate its Laplace transform. So Laplace transform of f of t, that is nothing but Laplace transform of cos at, which is equal to s divided by s square plus a square. This we know. S divided by s square plus a square. So now the Laplace transformation of cos at we know, that is s divided by s square plus a square. Okay. So when it is a product with t, there we know that the Laplace transform of t into f of t, if it comes. So already we know the Laplace transformation of that f of t now. So this is equal to minus 1 raised to n into d raised to n divided by ds raised to n into f bar of s. So the derivative of this f bar of s, how many times? N number of times, which will be multiplied by minus 1 raised to n. But in this case, you can see it is a t raised to 1, means n is equal to 1 here. N is equal to 1. Therefore, if I take the Laplace transformation of t into cos at, now f of t is already taken, that is cos at, and we need to get f bar of s. So Laplace transformation of f of t is equal to f bar of s, that is already calculated, which is nothing but s divided by s square plus a square. Therefore, n is equal to 1, so it becomes minus 1 raised to 1. Then d by ds now, because n is equal to 1, so it is a first order derivative, into f bar of s. What is f bar of s? F bar of s is nothing but L of f of t, that is s divided by s square plus a square. Therefore, s divided by s square plus a square. Okay, so what next? Here we can see minus 1 raised to 1 is minus d by ds of this, means what? Differentiation of this function with respect to s once. It is like u by v form. So it is square of the denominator s square plus a square the whole square, then denominator, that is s square plus a square, into differentiation of the numerator with respect to s, that is 1, then minus numerator, that is s, into differentiation of the denominator with respect to s, that is 2s. Fine. Which is equal to minus outside, then in a denominator it is fixed, that is s square plus a square the whole square. Then here it becomes s square plus a square minus 2s square. Therefore, which is equal to minus s square plus a square minus 2s square, means it becomes a square minus s square divided by s square plus a square the whole square. Therefore, to avoid a negative sign outside the bracket, we'll shuffle the terms inside the bracket. Then it becomes s square minus a square. So s square minus a square divided by s square plus a square the whole square, which is nothing but the Laplace transformation of t into cos at. So how we calculated here? We have taken the product of t into any other function. So we any other function is treated as f of t, and we found its Laplace transform, that is treated as a bar of s. Then we have this property which is known as derivative property. This is very important property to solve this derivative property. Then we substituted all the values in this derivative property, like t into f of t, that is cos at, which is equal to minus 1 raised to 1 because n is equal to 1 as per the given example. Then d by ds of whatever f bar of s we got. Then just it is differentiated with respect to s. Then after differentiating with respect to s, whatever the result we got, so that itself is a solution for the given example, which is nothing but Laplace transform for the given example. Thank you.